So in the future, when your channel is actually getting views, what does your typical viewer look like?
What do they look like? I suppose in that question you mean what kind of person are they as opposed to what do they look like. I mean, I think if it was physical, it would be... It's difficult to, I don't want to say we shouldn't have like unattractive people. I'm fine, because I'll never meet them anyway, so they can be unattractive. If you mean what kind of person are they? What are they like as a person?
Yeah.
The fact that they've done the things I demanded, they liked the videos, they subscribed to the channel, they ding the bell. The fact that all of these things took place tells me that they are a cut above the ordinary. And all you need is like, gosh, if you had 1 million of those people, there must be 1 million in the world. English speaking at least. I commend anybody who tries to take in what we're doing who can't speak English. I mean, the effort required there is formidable, and so, kudos. I think what we need to do is just get ourselves out there and entice the kind of special people. And this is why it takes time. People are so impatient. The reason that it takes time is you have to find one by one exceptional people who understand what we're trying to do, who are entertained by it because they can, they're just a cut above. So they can go, oh, right, I get what they're doing. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Elitist, it's a dirty word, but it is elitist.
So Andrew, how would you describe your YouTube journey now you're 1 year in?
It's amazing. I mean, when you think about the time and you go, oh, that was a year, where did that go? And then you think about all the years you have left, or you hope to have left. Maybe I'm halfway through. Maybe I'm 99% of the way through. You just don't know. That thing that they always say where, like, oh, you could get hit by a bus tomorrow. I've never really believed that because I take road crossing really seriously. When I was a kid at school, they made a big thing about being careful crossing the road. If I got hit by a bus, I'm probably being chased or something. I don't really understand why I'm being chased unless the channel gets like such a big deal. It turns into like Beatlemania and I'm getting like chased down the street in a suit in like black and white and like, oh God, I can't, screaming girls, and you're kind of getting in a car and then like passing right through it to get into another car. So it's been a journey of discovery. It's been obviously for me, I mean, it's been a journey of creativity. It's been exciting, and I'm very excited about the future because I know what's in my head, and I know what will be in my head in the future when I call upon it. It's like most people think in the moment, but I can think of things I haven't thought of yet and just say, I'll park that there and I'll think of it later because there's so much, it's almost, not for me, but for a normal person, it'd be like really overwhelming. So I think after a year, we're going to look at things so that when we get to 2 years, we'll have a few more of those special people I talked about earlier. We'll have a few more of those special people they'll start commenting, they'll start saying, oh wow, look at this. No, and I might reply, yeah, it's good, isn't it? And we'll start making some things, because I've got all of these, I've got some favours to call in the industry, a lot of favours, because you do get lied to, and eventually you say, look, I'm marking that down as a favour. So we've got that, and we're going to start seeing some of this stuff really come to fruition. So anybody watching this, like close to present, not in the future, because if you're in the future, like it will have already happened. Anybody watching this, like when it's published, definitely ring the bell. If you choose not to subscribe, make sure that you ring the bell, because then the internet tells you about what we've done.
So Andrew, are there any exciting changes coming to the channel that you can talk to us about?
Well, excitement levels are building, really building to a powerful level. What changes we're going to make will depend upon the meetings and discussions that I'm setting up. As anybody who watches the channel vividly and diligently will know, that I'm setting up important meetings, having a few problems with secretaries who are, a bit above their station, but once we overcome that, we will have meetings with streaming companies and look to be getting green lights for, I should think initially 4 of the projects, but if we can get 13 of them greenlit, then I'll have a lot on my plate, obviously, ordering people about and getting these things together. But you will enjoy, as a viewer of this channel, the building of a myriad of shows that will excite, enthrall, and I dare say explode your mind in an array of technicolor passion. What you must do is watch every video, because if you fail to watch them all, you will lose track of just how cleverly we're piecing everything together, and you will be at a big loss. It will be like your life's journey on the internet, at least, will have a hole in it if you don't watch everything that we do. So as I've said before, and I say clearly to all friends listening, and those of you who can also watch and listen at the same time, you must subscribe, and you must like, and you must ring a bell. For ringing the bell is the greatest joy you could endure. Yeah. So yeah, like loads of shows, and we're going to start making them, and you'll see that whole process, never been seen before in the history of film and television, but you will see it from inception to conception to reception, champagne reception, clink, well done. This is another success, and I'll go thanks, but thanks, clink, but I don't have time to drink this because I've got another one to do. She's got a new nose, so it's whiter than the rest. Somebody must have broken it off.